in the heart of ancient Egypt, under the shadow of the Great Pyramids. A mother's desperate love sparked one of history's most epic tales. A terrible decree had been issued by the Pharaoh. Every newborn Hebrew boy was to be cast into the Nile. But one mother, Jochebed, couldn't bear to lose her son. With a heavy heart and trembling hands, she wove a small basket of reeds, sealed it with tar and pitch, and gently placed her baby inside. She then hid the basket among the tall reeds along the riverbank, entrusting her child's fate to the currents of the Nile and the watchful eyes of God. It was a secret whispered on the water, a prayer for a life that had just begun. That tiny basket didn't drift aimlessly for long. It was discovered by none other than Pharaoh's own daughter, who had come to the river to bathe. Moved by the baby's cries, she defied her father's cruel law and took the child as her own. She named him Moses, which means drawn from the water. And so, the Hebrew child who was supposed to perish became a prince of Egypt. He grew up in the opulence of the royal palace, learning the ways of Egyptian royalty, educated in all the wisdom of the most powerful empire on earth. He wore fine linens, ate from golden plates, and was surrounded by luxury. Yet, despite his royal upbringing, a strange feeling stirred within him. I felt a deep, unspoken connection to the enslaved Hebrew people, the ones who toiled under the blistering sun to build the grand monuments of Egypt. He saw their suffering, and it resonated in a part of his soul he couldn't yet understand. He was a prince, but his heart belonged to the slaves. One day, this internal conflict erupted into action. Moses witnessed an Egyptian taskmaster brutally beating a Hebrew slave. In a surge of protective rage, Ain't-Berned striking the Egyptian and killing him. Panic set in. He quickly buried the man in the sand, hoping his secret was safe. But it wasn't. The next day, he saw two Hebrews fighting and tried to break them up, only to be met with a terrifying question. "Are you going to kill me as you killed the Egyptian?" The word was out. Moses knew his life was now in danger. The life he had always known, the comfort of the palace, the title of prince, it was all over. He had to run. He fled Egypt, leaving behind his royal family and his hidden heritage, escaping into the vast, unforgiving wilderness of the Midian desert. For years, Moses lived the simple life of a shepherd in Midian. He found a new home, a wife, and a sense of peace he had never known in the palace. The prince became a fugitive, and the fugitive became a humble shepherd, wandering the desolate landscapes with his flock. He might have thought his old life was just a distant memory, a story he would never tell. But destiny had other plans. One day, while leading his sheep near the foot of Mount Horeb, also known as the Mountain of God, he saw something extraordinary. A bush was engulfed in flames, yet it wasn't burning up. The leaves weren't turning to ash. The branches weren't charring. It was a fire that gave off light, but did not consume. Drawn by this impossible sight, Moses stepped closer. As he did, a voice called out to him from within the flames, a voice that was both powerful and personal. It said, "Moses, Moses." It was the voice of God. From this miraculous burning bush, God revealed the truth of Moses' identity and the immense task that lay before him. He was not just a shepherd, not just a former prince. He was the one chosen to return to Egypt, to stand before the mighty Pharaoh, and to deliver a message that would shake an empire to its core. "Let my people go." The divine call had been made. The shepherd was about to become a deliverer, and his journey to lead his people to freedom was just beginning. Thank you for watching. If you were captivated by this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more incredible tales from history. We'll see you next time.